Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a skincare video. Seeing as how I have a face mask on my face, clearly that's part of my face mask routine. I'm going to break it up into about 3 days. So first, I use this at least twice a week. Sometimes if I feel like my skin needs a little bit more moisture, seeing as how this is a clay mask and clay masks are slightly more drying. If anybody doesn't know, now you know that. And I use the Indian Healing Clay mask. I actually really like it. It's really good. And you can use that with water or apple cider vinegar. I use it with apple cider vinegar. So I just keep that upstairs in my bathroom. I'm gonna go over a few of the things that I deem personally to be necessities for my skincare. I'm going to start with washing your brushes is extremely important. Today I washed these brushes with a soap that is just a hard soap, but I also have this other soap that I probably should throw away. It has a lot of sentiment in the bottom, so we're just gonna set that over there because I mean cleanliness is extremely important. As you can see, I washed the cup that I normally keep over here for that. I have disposable tongue depressors for when I mix up my masks, just easier for me to throw away. That's the brush I apply my masks with, so I just washed it. So clean. In the shower, at least every other day, I use a physical exfoliant. Now there's a difference between physical and chemical exfoliants. And about every other day, I use this. Everybody knows what this is. It's the knockoff brand of St. Ives. I have this one because, you know, it's just $1 cheaper. So, but it's the same as St. Ives. Walmart has a brand, like their Equate brands, and this is Up and Up, which is Target. So, I'm like, ooh, she's bougie with Target. So I use this, and this is, one of the only physical exfoliants that I use. So there's that. And in the shower behind that, normally I use that on days that I wear makeup. So behind that, I also go behind my the physical exfoliant scrub and actually wash my face. So on days that I wear makeup, I use the makeup melt, the physical exfoliant, and then I go in and actually wash my face with this is the knockoff brand to the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser, and I like this one specifically because it's for oily, normal to oily skin, but it's also not very drying. Does that make sense? It's not very drying, so I do really like this one. I am very big on moisturizing. So every night, literally every night, I don't care how late it is when I come home or what have you, I always use an eye cream. This one is just a paraben-free anti-wrinkle firming eye cream. So you can get an eye cream or you can get like a little eye serum. This one is Earth to Skin, and it's a honey gel royal eye cream, and this one is a little bit This is actually Melissa's, and I tried it out. I didn't like it very much because it's very lightweight, and I feel like, you know, as being a woman of a particular age, I need something a little heavier underneath of my eyes, because who doesn't need wrinkles is me. I already got dark circles. I don't need wrinkles, okay? There are 2 products right now that I'm going to talk about, and I get bummed, I get sad, whatever you want to call it, whenever I'm out of this stuff. It's amazing. I love it. The reduction of the acne, pimples, stuff like that, whenever I started using these 2 products alone, was crazy. Now, one is a chemical exfoliant, and it's a vitamin A complex with EGF. Now, this is from the brand Vital Therapy. It's in a blue tube, and it has all kinds of good ingredients. They're all natural ingredients, and they're based out of Colorado. And this is very expensive. But personally, for me, I feel like it's worth the money if one day out of the month I can walk around and get compliments on my actual skin. So I love Vital Therapy. Okay, the next one is a Vital Therapy product as well. This is their Anti-Inflammatory Peptide Lotion for acne, and this is what the bottle looks like. All of their bottles are blue and cute, and they're tinted a blue color because the ingredients are very pure. So like, I have another one, it's in a dark tube too. Higher end products actually do this to help the discoloration that comes from light, and it basically makes products go bad if they're in a clear bottle versus a colored bottle. And speaking of vitamin C, this is the Badescu vitamin C serum, and I like to put this or the vitamin or the anti-inflammatory on top of after I do a chemical exfoliant. Now, the vitamin A complex is not the only chemical exfoliant that I use. I use a different chemical exfoliant, and it's a lot harsher because it's glycolic acid. Okay, this serves me for smoothing, brightening, exfoliation of skin cells. That's what I use it for. So this has 10% glycolic acid in it, and it's this stuff right here. It is the Bliss brand again. It's the Incredipeel glycolic pads. And it comes with 15 pads in it. However, I only use that about every 3 days because that is a lot of glycolic acid, and my skin tends to get really peely and dry if I use it more often than like every 3rd day. You'll see me use it in the video. All of these products I'll demonstrate for you. However, I just like, I can't use it today. I'd never use it on the same day that I use this also, because this is very drying, and then that chemical is also very drying, so I don't want to dry out my skin too much. So I'll go in with an oil, let that soak in, or a moisturizer like this. This is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I use this day and night. One other product that I use is Rosehip oil. Now, I found a difference in the dark spots from acne scars that I have on my face when I started using Rosehip oil. And this is one of my favorite facial oils. I also sometimes use it a little bit underneath my eye if I feel like my eye cream just isn't doing it. Like my eyes were really dry that day. It's winter, it's about that time. So this is Botanics. It's 100% organic rosehip oil. And I really like it. It's extremely moisturizing. And my skin soaks it up like nobody's business, especially in the winter time. So this is what that bottle looks like. Now, another product that I use is really, really basic. I've been using it on and off since I was a teenager. Not only is it affordable, but it works. So at least for cleansing purposes, it works. So this is the Stridex, the Maximum. It's allegedly alcohol free, but it has 2% salicylic acid on it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but most of the time, people who have acne prone skin, salicylic acid will help you a lot. In the long run, it will dry out your skin though as well. So if you get a salicylic acid product, it's best to have a salicylic acid in like a face wash that you can wash off of your face. I normally just leave this on and layer products on top of it, and the pH and the balance of my skin is normally okay. So basically, I ran through all of my products except for my favorite product. One I literally cannot go without. I love this. I include it in me time, but it involves Melissa, okay? It's these guys. I bought some of these on Wish. I'm gonna show you just one. It's like one of my favorite ones. And this one, it's got like a very, 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 very little hook on it. And then it has a very, very little ring on the other side. And what is that for, you say, Bobbi? These are extraction tools. If I was a regular person with absolutely no knowledge, I would go to an esthetician or a dermatologist even, just to be able to know I'm getting what's right for my face. Personally, I would go to a dermatologist rather than an esthetician because they just have more knowledge about the inner workings, because estheticians technically are not allowed to pierce the skin. They can work on top of it and with it, but they cannot pierce your skin. They're not allowed to. Technically, a pore is already open, so they can go in through your pore and try and extract pus / sebum, whatever you want to call it, out of a pimple or a pore. But they can't just like, you know, like on Dr. Pimple Popper, how she just uses a scalpel. They're not allowed to use scalpels, not anything that will pierce the skin. But trust me, I've been stabbed a little bit too hard in an experimental phase of the extraction tools. And trust me, honey, those will pierce your skin. So just be careful with that stuff. And I'll be back tomorrow for day 2. I'm gonna go wash off my face because it's getting very like cracky. So I'll see you in day 2 and demonstrate some more products. Okay, so it's still day 1. I completely forgot to mention a few other key things that I find really help me with my skincare products, and I didn't tell you anything about what I was using on my face after the mask. I washed my face in the shower with the foaming facial cleanser, and then I got out of the shower and I used this. I didn't name it in my other list of products that I got because this is an Ipsy glam bag thing and I'm liking it, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna repurchase it or not. But it's the Wonder, I don't know how to say this. I feel terrible. Haurharu Wonder Honey Aqua Balm Cream, and I like it a lot. Just not sure if I'm going to repurchase it. Haven't even looked it up, so maybe not. Always, every night I cream, and then on top of the balm cream, I just got done using Rosehip seed oil. So the things that I think are also really key to mention is, one, always drink as much water as you can. It helps with wrinkles, it helps with hydration of your skin to have a normal pH balance, and it's just better for you. So drink more water, I think. Also, wash your pillowcases and wash and replace them often. Also, along with the same lines as pillowcases, I have this over here with all of my skincare products are normally right here. They're currently all over my bathroom counter. But these are white towels. These are the only things I use to, like, other than my actual hands, to wash and dry my face with. These are washed individually and bleached with no other linens in the washer. Hey everybody, welcome back to the second day of my skincare routine. It's morning here at the Gibson household, so I'm going to show you what I do right after I wake up in the morning. It's a little rough. Okay, let's just be clear. It's a little rough. I just took my braid out of my hair because I sleep with my hair in a braid now. So today in the mornings, like every morning, I use my little Stridex pads. So I'm gonna just speed this up for you. Okay, so the second step that I do in the daytime after this is all good and dry, I go in with the moisturizing lotion. I use this one instead of a different one because it's the most lightweight one that I've found that doesn't feel greasy. And again, I do have oily skin and acne prone skin that's rather sensitive. So if you don't have that kind of skin, you probably wouldn't follow any of this skincare routine, but that's my skin type personally. Now, I would like to say that, like, in the morning time, my skincare routine is never really all that different. The only thing that even varies at all for the morning time is I use either vitamin C serum, the Mario Badescu one, or I use the Rosehip oil from Botanics. So either one. Normally in the summertime I'll use this. Normally in the summertime I'll use this one because my skin absorbs it better. This one kind of more sits on top of the skin and it's going to get mixed into my foundation and stuff. So I'll use this one in the wintertime, this one for in the summertime. So it's wintertime. Now that I'm all greased up and look like a fucking turkey that's been basting in the sun with the redness and everything, I wait with this on my face about 10 to 15 minutes if I have time to do that. And then I put on makeup after this. So if that's your next step, put on makeup. Sometimes this is all that ever happens to my face some days, and if the occasion calls for it, if I just feel like it, then I go ahead and do some makeup. Okay, so I'll see you guys later on tonight with the nighttime portion of today's skincare routine. Okay, so it's nighttime. I just got back from the gym, so sorry my hair is crazy and that I have like a weird mask thingy on. I actually got this in my Ipsy Glam bag. Where is it? Okay. I actually got this in my Ipsy Glam bag. It's from Grace and Stella. It's just a, you know, one of those rubbery black masks. And I actually really hate these because they smell like rubber to me. But I figured like, let me try it. Still don't like it. So I'm going to go through my face skincare routine here and then just get in the shower later. So first thing I'm going to do is wash my face with the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser, and I'll be right back. Okay, my face is so fresh and so clean. My baby hairs are like out of control. Yesterday I used a physical exfoliant, and today I'm going to use a chemical one. It's about that time. So I'm using the Bliss Incredipill, the little pill. It has this little thingy in there, and so you basically just rub it all over your face. And while that's drying, I'm going to put on my night cream. And also, in my Ipsy Glam bag, I got Confidence in a Cream from It Cosmetics. So, like I said, those Bliss Incredipill pads are like really drying, so I normally put something like that's really hydrating over that, and this will be my first time using it, so it's kind of like a first impressions, I guess. This is hard to open. God. Okay, got it open. Confidence in a Cream, eh? Anti-aging armor, it says. It smells really like citrusy, but then it also smells really I don't know, like patchouli oil or whatever is in this, like a fucking hippie's house. I don't know about you guys, but I like sweet smells like vanilla or whatever. It like smells like food, caramel. All the bath products I get from, and the candles that I get from Bath and Body Works, they all smell like food. They all smell like food. So there's that. They was being stingy with this little bitty thing. Shit. So I put the moisturizer on, and my face already like soaked it up, like and like it's gone. So, and I was putting on a good amount, I feel. So let's put some rosehip oil on top of it. Made myself thoroughly more red than I was before, and basically how I look whenever I come out of the gym anyways, a hot shitty mess. So basically that is the end of my skincare routine. The only other thing I'm going to do today is maybe put a little bit, I'll put a little bit more like an oil on my ring finger. We've been through this. It's the most delicate finger for putting things around your eye. And then just kind of stamp a little bit extra moisturizer into that night cream so that my eyes can be cute and wrinkle free. So that's it for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning and it'll be our last day. Okay, it's day 3, guys. That's 6. It's day 3 and today I'm going to actually walk you through my whole nighttime routine, but real quick I'm just going to talk about what I did this morning to get ready, which is really saying anytime now. Okay. Which is I woke up in the morning and my daytime routine barely ever changes, especially if I'm going to put makeup on. So I use my little Stridex pads. I put on my knockoff brand Serum moisturizing lotion. And then today I put the Mario Badescu vitamin C serum. So that is all I have underneath of my makeup right now. So let's get into the unreadying of this situation process. Okay, so I talked about it before. I do have other makeup melts, but this one is my favorite, and this one is from Bliss skincare products at Target. I take 2 pumps of this, and I normally like to put it on my face dry. No, I'm not just doing this in the middle of a room. My sink is like right here. So I just put it on. This is wet or dry. You can put it on your face wet or dry. It's already melted away some, but definitely not all of my makeup. So I'm gonna rinse this off and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to use my usual after this, the knockoff brand of the CeraVe apricot scrub. But definitely not least, I go in with the CeraVe, well, knockoff brand CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. This is really gentle, so I love this guy. And so this is, as you can see, my face situation after the scrub. I think it's very bright and my face is pretty dry right now. So there's that. So I'm going to take, just one regular little pump. Today I used a chemical exfoliant, like a really harsh one, and today I used my physical exfoliant today. So today I'm going to use my eye cream, my Anti-Inflammatory Peptide Lotion for acne, and on top of that I'm going to put a little bit of the Rosehip seed oil. So everybody, that's the last day of my Get Unready with me. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my videos with everybody you know, so that they can be, as much in the know about so many beauty things and just like you.